It is not a joke.
Hello, doggy.
We didn't film for a whole day, and we don't feel guilty about it.
We did not film for the whole day. We did not film for the whole day. We did not film.
Do you feel guilty?
No.
Stay tuned
And find out why.
Good job. Sometimes your plans do not add up to the circumstances, and you'll have to deal with it and change plans as you go along. As we just said, we didn't film for a whole day because of cold. There's really nothing wrong with the equipment. It's just the fact that the equipment we have was not meant to go to that kind of extremes. We're supposed to be in Morocco. As it turned out, I don't think anybody realized back then, and even afterward, we totally forgot that we actually didn't have any video for day number 4.
Yeah,
right?
after we left the first camp.
And I know my excuse is that, well, we have one picture where we stopped one place and clapped hands. That's you made a few pictures.
Yeah. With the sunrise.
Yeah. But
Sunset
otherwise,
rather.
yeah. My excuse is, of course, that I can't operate the camera with the big gloves. I can't feel the button. I just can't do it. So once in a while I can, and then I forget. I just anyway.
And also our camera is not working. I mean, it's making fun. I mean, it doesn't work very well. The GoPro, remember?
Yeah, GoPro has some problems once in a while in cold weather.
Yeah.
And it gets really, really cold on the motorbike. It really does. It's a horrible thing. And as I mentioned, our equipment is meant for Morocco for maybe a month or two, going south in Africa. So we have good equipment for sure, but it's really not meant for sub-zero temperatures. It's really not. So when we get this far down in temperature, we start having real big serious problems. I think the temperature was the main reason, and the fact that we wanted to do a lot of kilometers that day. And we did actually make quite a lot of distance that day. We did, yeah. I'll show it. You see on the map that we have. I can't remember the kilometers, but we made good distance that day. It's a different story. Yeah. So that was the missing day. So then we have the next day. We wake up in the camping ground. We paid €16 for both of us and the tent. Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning. My God, how do you look like?
Good morning, everyone.
What day is it? Oh, it's Monday morning. Oh, it's so cold. It was at least -1, maybe more. This morning freezing as I was, I went out and slept. Sorry, I went outside to have a pee, and the whole tent was covered in ice. And so I checked the weather coming in, because I didn't know it was that cold. But we've been freezing for 2 nights. Tonight was good. It was very bad for both of us. Yeah, no wonder it was. When I checked the weather here, it's -1, and the whole tent was covered in ice. Absolutely. And I checked the bikes also, completely covered by ice. Good that we put the covers on yesterday. And it's been totally cold. Also yesterday. But that was bearable. It was okay. But I only see the weather like that at least the next couple of days. It will be freezing at night or close to. And as we're moving down, I saw the weather for Rome is pretty much the same as here. So the decision is now that we have to look at the other victim here.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How was your night?
I think I slept a little bit. But it's
I think I slept on and off. I was just awake for a while and then falling asleep again. So
yeah, it's not funny.
yeah, it's too much. There's no reason to do
Yeah.
that. I mean, of course, there's reasons to sleep in the tent. It's of course to save money. Yeah. Anyway, enough saved for now. We have to wait for better weather to use the tent, because we were not intending to go via Europe. We were intending to go to Morocco, which is quite a bit hotter, warmer at the winter time. So that was the idea. So the next few days, until we find it's a little bit more warm, we will find places to sleep so we can get warm and get some proper sleep. Just driving in this temperature here is really tough. Very bad. Very cold. So we don't cover many kilometers, which is a shame. That puts us in a really bad situation, actually. We will talk about that later on in depth, but what to do, because we are running out of time, and that has consequences. Anyhow, for now, we need to get something to eat and a cup of tea and all the necessary things. And we need to clean the tent, make it dry, and pack up and go. Oh, we just finally got out. Somebody's freezing there. That is ice on the ground. It has been freezing. And the tent, my God, it's full of ice on top. It's all ice. Ooh. Yeah, thank God. Anyway, we're on this camping place here, nice and quiet. So, see, even on the cars, plenty of ice. Look at that. Ice everywhere. It's so cold. We just go for pee. and get some water for cooking and a nice cup of tea. Yeah, so full of mud here. Right, put this around. It's a little bit warm here. Right. We just back from the toilets. Just making a cup of tea. Trying to get the best of it. Of course, the frost and the frosty roads makes it impossible for us to drive until sometime up the day. It's too dangerous. So there's ice on the roads. Simply can't drive, and that's a fact. So we're waiting. We can only just try to enjoy what we have here, and then go and have a hot shower. And we'll probably leave here about hopefully before noon, if the roads are good. Because the fact is that if the sun doesn't shine on it, it doesn't melt. So if there's a little bit of shades and stuff like that, we have patches of ice on the roads, or potential ice. I don't think it's a problem on the highway, but definitely on the small roads it could be a problem. So we have to wait until it gets a little bit warmer. No more gas, only very little. So we have to change. We have one more gas. So we used one whole thing because of the cold in 2 days.
We are going to stay for tonight because it's been so hard for us for the last 2 nights because we were freezing. So we found this and we just booked it 2 hours ago, I think.
I think there's somebody in there. You don't believe me? Look at this. I see somebody there. Alright, we are in a cheap hotel.
Yeah.
In France. And to be honest, and first of all, we didn't get very far today.
We only drove like 1 hour today, I think. Or less.
I think if we're lucky, we made 80 kilometers or something. I haven't even checked.
Yeah, because we had a very tough start this morning because it was.
Yes, you can see on the pictures and whatever, there was ice on the tent.
Yeah.
I mean, just that the ground was frozen. Everything was frozen.
It was
-1.
-1 last night.
At least. And so we couldn't go on motorbikes in that kind of condition. I don't want to go. So we decided just to sleep in late and just use the morning until the sun would have you know,
Would melt the ice on the ground, on the roads.
and just the temperature was rising and all these things. And it took time. When I walked back to when we took down the tent, it was still a little bit frozen. So that took time. So we didn't go before.
2. So we went like 1.
No, it was 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
About 1 o'clock we left. I was surprised, but we had a hard time because it took longer to pack the tent because we wanted to clean it, because that camping site there, there wasn't much grass on the site we were on. Yeah, so everything was dirty, even though we really took care. So we had to move the tent, to pack it and dry it as much as we could with some cloth we had. Yeah, because now it's gonna be stored for foreseeable future, actually. Yeah.
Quite useful. It is quite useful in the future. This tent.
Absolutely, there's no doubt. We already talked about it. Camping is really nice, and we want to do it a lot. We want to do it for 2 reasons: because I think it's really nice. We have good equipment.
Yeah.
Yada yada yada. If we would have gone to Morocco.
Yeah. Which was the original plan.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're here because Morocco is closed, so we don't have a choice. We have to cross Europe, not all Europe, but we're heading to Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey is now the destination because your visa is running out,
Yeah.
right? And your visa is running out in 4 days. And so with the progress we have right now, we will not make it by the 24th. There might or might not be some penalties in the end when you cross the border and they find out that you have overstayed.
Yeah.
We can't go any faster than we are. Today was incredibly cold, even when we left this late.
Yeah, it was not really funny. It's so like I couldn't stop crying when we reached to the point where we
We stopped a place at like a
restaurant, pizza
small
restaurant.
pizza restaurant.
Yeah, we decided to just okay, maybe we should find a hotel nearby and stop driving and call it a day because it's so cold today.
Yeah, I agree. But we already talked about doing that when we woke up this morning. We discussed what to do and all and we discussed it yesterday also. Because of this cold, we need more time. We can't do the many kilometers. We need time in between to stop and get some heat, either walk a little bit,
Drink some hot tea.
Yeah, get some
Absolutely.
tea. Yeah,
Goodness.
some
it's
hot
really cool.
things. Yeah. So there's no way we're gonna make it. Can't do it. It's simply not possible. And now that we've sort of come to that conclusion, it's a little bit of a relief because
For
we
us, because we don't have to
we don't
to
have to rush.
every day,
No.
and we don't have to hit this 600 kilometers just to
Yeah.
meet our
There's no. We
target.
haven't. Yeah, did we do it 600
No,
once?
I don't think so.
We haven't reached 600 at any time.
We tried, but it's
I would say it's still possible to do it, but at this temperature, at this point, we're still in France.
yeah.
We're just outside Marseille, right?
Mm.
And yeah, there's no way we can do 600 per day right now in this temperature here. No way.
No way.
So we will pass. I think we will pass the border to Italy tomorrow. That's the original. I mean, that's the goal for tomorrow.
Okay.
Just to pass the,
The border.
yeah, see if we can get as far as possible, and then find another cheap hotel, and then go from hotel to hotel, or bed and breakfast, or Airbnb, or whatever. The tent is fine.
Yeah, I know.
The thing is that the sleeping bags we have doesn't really go in. I mean, comfort wise, they don't go to any less than like 3.6 degrees or something, and we're way beyond that. And it's not even funny. And I mean, even sleeping in these sleeping bags we have at 4 degrees is not super comfortable.
Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
So the sleeping bags are not meant for this trip. It was meant to go south.
Yeah.
And we didn't have time to amend it. And at this point, I think we just pay the price, get through it, start as early as we can in the mornings, and go as far as we can in the afternoons, and take the breaks that we need. It's super important for our health, our comfort, and the safety foremost. We are at the F1 something province.
We are.
Someplace. Anyway, we'll put it there. And yeah, and also how many kilometers we did today. Anyway, we had it for tonight and for today. We're gonna get some sleep. I'm knackered, and so are you.
Yeah.
Super knackered.
So after 2 nights of camping, this is gonna be our.
That was it. I mean, for now anyway, we might, if the temperature changes, we might do it again.
Yeah.
But for now, it's too cold. Period. It's not happening. So the sleeping bags we have here is just lying around for drying, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of travel things on this wall, by the way. Yeah, that was entertaining to have a look at for a little while.
Okay, so that's it for today.
Thank you for watching.
Oh, we never really get a chance to film our trip today.
Oh, yeah. So,
Because we're so like, oh, it's so cold and we cannot think, and it's so hard to turn on the GoPro while you are driving.
everything was ready, but nobody could do anything.
Yeah.
We didn't think clearly anyway, so no, it's not gonna happen. Okay, that was it for today. Sorry for a very, very short video, but that's it. Okay, see you guys later. Bye-bye, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.
Bye.